Here's another Shannon idea that he showed us last year, and he really said that this was one of the ways that really helped him get his time together. And I really like this a lot, and I've been doing a lot of different things with it. I'm going to be holding the camera, so it's going to be a little shaky here. And I don't know that it'll pick up my foot too well because I got a black shoe on. But basically, the gist of this is going to be that in a jazz setting, we'll say, where you're going to play the hi-hat on the 2 and the 4 with your foot, you're going to put your heel, you're going to push your heel down. And he was pretty aggressive with how he snapped down on the 1 and the 3 with the heel, and then snap back up and snap with the toes on the 2 and the 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be like. And I've been doing a lot of different things with it now, like in situations if I'm doing 16th notes, I'll play, like especially like slower 16th notes, I'll do the opposite of what Shannon's doing it and do 1, 2, 3, 4 with my toes and all the ands with my heel. So 1 and 3 and. What I'm finding with that is that if I do that, especially at slower tempos, where normally I might have gone, which is cool, I'm just doing eighth notes on the hi-hat, but there's times that I don't want to do that, and then I'd rather just do quarter notes. But if you just do the quarter notes, it feels kind of sluggish, and it feels like something's missing. So actually doing that trick in the slower settings, if you're doing eighth notes or 16th notes on the ride, and you wanted to have time going on with the hi-hats, but you didn't necessarily want to have that eighth note chick happening, you can do the heel toe thing. It actually works pretty cool. Pretty simple. The one last thing I would say is Shannon said that he does this all the time. When he's sitting there watching TV, he's doing heel toe, back and forth, keeping quarter notes. And he really feels that this has really helped his timing a lot. And so I spent the last year playing around with it, and I think it's a really valuable source. I did notice one other thing with it, and that's that I used to play with my foot further down on the hi-hat stand, and since I started doing this, I started to move my toes up, and actually found a lot of different scenarios where I never used to have my toes all the way up by the chain, but now I'm doing it more and more. And it really gives me a lot more control, especially for like faster eighth note chokes and stuff like that too. So this has been a really cool little thing that seems like a real simple thing, but it was really an important thing for me. So there you go.